Good afternoon. My name is Prabhakar Prasad, and I have Rebecca with me on this project. The topic or the project is the Blue Hurricane Dragon Building Kit. The gist of this particular presentation is igniting imagination and learning through play. Rebecca is our lead. She did the job of acquiring the kit, assembling it, and helped me a lot with the documentation. I was responsible for managing the entire project and making sure that the documentation got done and the task got accomplished on time. Before we move any further, right? Why did we choose this project? So let's examine the application of robotics. Robotics has entered almost every sphere of our lives. You have robotics in healthcare, you have robotics in energy industry. Children use robots for learning. In healthcare, you have surgical robot, you have robots for rehabilitation, and then there are robots for remote monitoring. In energy industry, you have robots for exploration. They go under the ocean, underwater, try to find oil. Then you have the usage in renewable energy, where robots can go and climb and clean the solar panels. It's useful in power plant operations, where a device can navigate through a confined space and hazardous environment and inspect if anything is wrong. Children can learn early using educational robots. There are robots that help them with STEM education, and then there are robots that help kids with special needs. With this, right? So we felt, we could help children understand and uh, and uh, and ignite their imagination through a robot of this kind, and that's where this particular project came into play. What you see on the screen is a demo of the robotic assembling process. And with this, I will hand over to Rebecca to explain her pain and problems and her success story on how she accomplished assembling this. So with this, over to you, Rebecca.
So I chose the kit because I thought it would really be a good demonstration of a walking robot for something that kids can do with something that I loved from when I was a kid was Legos. So I haven't really touched Legos since. So this was a little bit different because these are much smaller than I remember. There were 549 pieces, and something I had learned along the way was how I needed to measure the sizes of the pieces against the instruction manual. So I had to go back and change some components that I had mixed up the sizes a little bit. So, but overall, it took about 4 hours, including the troubleshooting. But the book was a really good manual, step-by-step, to follow along and make each piece and component sequentially, so feed at the same time, etc. The wings had a little bit of a problem in the printing that didn't line up with the structure of the robot, but I was able to figure out a way to manage that. Another couple of things that weren't explicit in the instruction manual were the direction of the feet, and also that little piece right there in the video. It wasn't clear in the imagery in the photo or in the instruction manual how tall to have that on that pole. So I didn't realize that was going to be the mechanism that the robot would need to be able to slide up and down. So that made it break the first time I tried the demo. So I left a couple of those tips in the video, and then the other ones that I mentioned about just to how to have the feet starting when you're starting the demo. You want to make sure that they're all alternating positions. Otherwise, it causes the robot to jump a lot, and then since the head is very heavy, it'll fall off. And so I left those also in the comments of the YouTube video for your reference.
Thank you, Rebecca.
Thank you, Prabhakar.
So that's our robot right now trying to navigate. Okay, so
And then that was the
so let's look at the features and benefits, right? You've looked at the wings. The wings, they look realistic, you know. Uh, the, there is a there is a 2.4 gigahertz remote control that helps you work with the Dragon. There is a graphical programming interface provided for children and people to make changes if required. The the plas the fabric and the materials used for building this dragon, they're non-toxic, so they're really safe for children. It seems to be an ideal gift for birthday, you know, in special occasions. So let's go over the history of this, right? So there are four generations, if not generation, four different categories of robots from this company. The company is called Sillibird. The first one consists of 190 pieces. The second one consists of 434 pieces. You can see the image on the right-hand side. You have the 190 piece on the top, the 434. And the one that we are talking about, right? The one that Rebecca assembled is the third one that consists of 549 pieces, which she just spoke about. And there is another one, you know, that has 560 pieces. I'm not sure why Rebecca chose one over the other, but it was the one that looked like a dragon more than uh, uh, a, a, a robot with eyes. I guess she liked the dragon, I believe. So applications of Silbert stem building toys. So this offers a diverse range of applications. You have foundational 12 to 1, 12 in 1 inch education solar robot toys. You have advanced in dragon building kit. You have versatile 4 in 1 remote and app creator wall robot. You can see some of the images on the right hand side. There is the application is hands-on learning experiences, you know. It promotes creative problems and it towards STEM education. It caters to children's interest and educational. The features of the Silbird STEM building toys are remote control and application connectivity, modular design for organization, and for indoor and outdoor use. The conclusion, right, is endless opportunity for imaginative play and skill development. It also fosters love for technology and engineering for kids at young age. So let's examine the modular building blocks. So the modular building blocks, you can see some picture of what you have on the right. You can see a wheel, and you can see Rebecca's hands probably doing something there. So it's sufficient for constructing various configuration. You can create different shape, size, and colors, creative exploration. The mechanical component consists of gears, axles, wheels, and these provide mobility and movement. This enables transmission of motion and power for functionality. The electronic components of the this is consist of sensors, microcontrollers, and connectivity modules. You have added for remote control. There is a power supply. You can use batteries, you can use solar panels. You have structural components. The beams have chassis and cutters for stability. You have secure components that can be tied together for each. You decorate elements such as stickers, decals, and molded parts that enhance visual appeal. All of this adds personality and character to the robots. Okay, looking at the future, so we can expect advancement in technology, benefits for children, benefits for adult, bridge gap in education. Let's focus on two items, right? Benefit for adult would be it's a great opportunity for parents and elders to collaborate and bond with the children, engage in building and experimenting together with the child. The last one is bridging the gap in education. Plays a crucial role in promoting STEM education and digital literacy, at a very young age, it generates enthusiasm towards STEM, empowers individuals to thrive in a technologically driven world. So with this, we are looking at the conclusion, the bright future ahead. Okay, it's inspiring innovation and empowering learners of all ages to look towards robotics as maybe a point or a career in their life. You can look at the references given below. There is an Amazon link from where you can buy. There is a YouTube video, and then are some additional link for the from the Sillibird site. With this, I hand it over to Rebecca. And Rebecca, is there anything else you would like to add?
I think you did a good job explaining the different robots. The yellow one in the photos is their most recent model, the additional pieces. And they're trying to continue that modularity where you can change it into different shapes with one robot, which is what really inspires the creativity and different methods of play for the kids.
So I have one last question for you. Okay, given a choice, would you rebuild it again, or would you go for something simpler?
I think I would try a different kind of robot. I think one of these modular ones would be kind of fun. Just
so you're already enthusiastic about it after having built a difficult one. Okay.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah. Okay. So with this, we wind up our presentation, and it's good working with everybody in the class and professor as well. Thank you.
It's been a lot of fun. Thank you, and thank you, Prabhakar.
Thank you. Bye.